big story that we are breaking here now on India Today. Sources in the Aam Aadmi Party are telling India Today that Arvind Kejriwal will leave the Chief Minister's residence in the next 15 days after submitting his resignation on Tuesday. That palatial bungalow called Sheesh Mahal at times, that palatial house on the Flagstaff Road, which was in the eye of a storm. The Chief Minister will leave that bungalow. That's the information that we are getting, that he will not stay there. So, you know, Ashutosh, you were just mentioning about the Sheesh Mahal, that goes, visually it goes against him, and now he's decided to leave it, is what sources are telling India Today.
I think that this is the first good step he has taken.
Okay.
Now, imagine Arvind Kejriwal calling a truck and the whole saman is going loaded on that, and there is a visual impact. That visual impact is going to tell a story to the people. That here is the Chief Minister, he's accused of creating a Sheesh Mahal, but it was not for him, but for the Chief Minister's residence.
Okay.
Today, and he is leaving that place. He's leaving that place. I think that's a good one, good political move, because I was very sure that the BJP was going to make an issue out of it.
And they had, in fact, they'd raised that question, that will he leave that residence. And I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Preeti Chaudhary, who's been on the ball on this big story. The only reporter who had information that Arvind Kejriwal was going to announce his resignation. Preeti Chaudhary now joins us for more. Preeti, what are your sources telling you?
Well, this is, of course, Gaurav, is, that Arvind Kejriwal has chosen Tuesday primarily with Hanumanji, and it is Hanumanji's day on Tuesday. That's why the resignation comes on Tuesday. What we can expect is, after tendering in his resignation, in the next 15 days, Arvind Kejriwal will leave his residence. And one would, understand right now, there's been a lot that has been made about the residence of the Chief Minister. So it's protocol that with 15 days he leaves his residence, so he will leave his residence. Now, who comes in next, for Arvind Kejriwal, replacing him? Who will be the interim caretaker Chief Minister? There are a couple of names that are doing the round. Atishi and Kailash Gahlot are right now frontrunners. Atishi, especially when it comes down to the administration of it, he's already handling Delhi. Kailash Gahlot is an old, Aam Aadmi Party leader who hasn't quite got his due. He's very senior, and to have a judge face in the middle of Haryana elections as your CM in Delhi could be messaging in Haryana, and also on a larger level where outer Delhi is concerned, messaging for outer Delhi as well, because those are dominated, by the villages and the rural belts where the Jat population, is quite a bit. What was the reason that he decided to tender in his resignation? What has been made about that? If you know, this time around, Gaurav, the Election Commission usually conducts the meeting in terms of stock taking on when to hold elections for Delhi. It happens in the month of, the first week of November, the last 2 weeks of October.
Okay.
Strangely, what had happened was, this time that meeting took place in September. That was also an indication that was the government thinking of that there's something on the card.
Okay.
But this ultimately is a classic, Arvind Kejriwal move. Clearly, he's thought it through when he was in prison and executing it now.